Welcome. I am Tuomas Kuhmonen and I am going to tell you some basics and insights of trend analysis. Studying the future is a tricky thing. We have data from the past, but nothing from the future. Furthermore, there is no theory of the future. Many theories and models we use to describe and understand the past may or may not be valid in specific futures. This is because futures involving human action are open. We humans have the ability to choose otherwise, at least to some extent. For these reasons, academic futures research as an activity is comprised of planning, design, and evaluation of alternative futures. There are many types of manifestations of alternative futures: futures images, scenarios, and visions. Trend analysis is one of the methods to create these. We can observe many kinds of trends around us. Megatrends, as for example urbanization and globalization, are overarching mainstreams that affect most regions and activities. Trends, as for example circular economy and remote work, are more narrow developments that are effective in specific regions and activities. Weak signals, as for example degrowth and rural energy communities, are symptoms of change in specific regions and activities. These three types of trends provide some tools for penetrating non-existing futures. There are three important things to remember while working with trends. First, trends evolve. Some of the trends or even megatrends we observe will abate or die out in 10 or 20 years, whereas some weak signals may upgrade into trends or megatrends. Every trend has an end, and even the megatrends may not live forever, as for example, urbanization rate can never reach 100%. Second, the context matters. If you think of, for example, the trend of remote work, the incidence may vary a lot across countries and regions, depending on the availability of internet access, predominance of office jobs, organizational culture, and many other things. So, even though the trend is there, different regions may benefit from the trend in different ways and in different degrees. Third, trends have different relationships not only with space but also with time. The contemporary megatrends maintain and reproduce the dominant world model as they change very slowly. They have a long history and possibly still some time left to exist. The contemporary trends live in a transition zone between the contemporary world model and new realities. The contemporary weak signals are evidently seeds of novelty. As soon as trends and weak signals take over several megatrends, a new world model will establish, at least in some scale or context. In our Ruralization Research and Innovation project, we have identified 1,560 trends that affect rural development in Europe. We have synthesized these into 60 trend cards, featuring 10 megatrends, 20 trends, and 30 weak signals. Also, we have identified drivers and main impacts of each trend. Ruralization trend cards can be used in many ways. You can screen the cards and look for something that provides new opportunities just for your context. You can also scan the impacts you would like to reach and access potential trend cards from that point of view. Further on, you can create visions, futures images, or scenarios by grouping trend cards that are relevant for your futures designs. These designs may help you plan policies and measures to make them reality. Summing up, our trend cards manifest the multiverse of alternative futures. There is not only one rural future, there are multiple rural futures. Rural futures are not dead ends. Rural futures evolve rich and vital.